This is a 4-pack of 4-foot-long P-shaped dock bumpers. I was sent these to review for free. If you wanted to purchase it, it would cost you about $135. They haven't paid me for a review, and my opinions remain my own. All right, so in the box we have 4 of these bumpers. They are P-shaped, so they fit over the edge of your dock, and you basically just screw right through them anywhere you want. There's no preset holes to hold them on. They include a set of screws with a specialized driver bit. It looks kind of like a Robinson square driver bit for these screws. Alright, so the screws they include here are claimed to be stainless steel, and I believe them. The head here is almost no magnetic attraction. At the ends where they've been worked a little bit, I can sort of make them move, but it won't lift them up. So I'm pretty confident these are really good stainless steel screws. Alright, if you set your clutch, you can drill through the plastic and the wood underneath, or in my case composite fake wood, and it stops without really squishing the plastic too badly. Alright, so that's what one of them looks like installed. So the first screw you install is the hardest, but the 4-foot length is pretty good here. You can hold it with one hand, hold the screw, grab the drill with the other hand, and screw it in. And after the first one's in, then it holds itself. So I put the screws a little farther apart on this one. If you pull on it, it can flop a little bit, so I'm going to try putting just a couple of screws on the bottom. Alright, so this is what a screw down low looks like. There's plenty of protection here. I don't think your boat's going to hit that screw because it runs into this guy first, unless your boat happens to be right at that level and doesn't come up high enough to hit this guy. Alright, so here's where it gets tricky. I just used a black Sharpie to mark on the inside there. We're going to try cutting it. Not difficult to cut. If you have a chop saw, it'd go a little bit faster, but that wasn't hard at all. So they give you a generous amount of screws. I was putting in 1 per board here. I was worried I might run out. That's not going to be an issue. I have like every other board on these other guys. I might go back and put in some more, but I really feel like, 5 screws along the top and 3 screws on the bottom is plenty to hold it in place. So this bit is a square 2, also known as a Robinson number 2, if you ever need to buy another bit to take these out someday. Didn't come with instructions about how frequently to put these screws in. I've done like pretty much 6 inches on the top of all of them. I've only done 3 on the bottom, so it's maybe every 16 inches on the bottom. Did 1 at each end and 1 in the middle, and I got a whole bunch left over. I don't think I'm going to bother putting more on the bottom. They are held on there pretty darn well. I have that one little extra piece I cut off of here, but I can't think of a place to put it really. Like, it's a little bit shorter than this section. So I think I'm just going to have a little bit of waste. The clutch on my driver only goes to 18, and at that setting it was just a little bit higher than I liked, so I moved it to the no clutch drill setting and just carefully moved them in another 1/4 to 1/2 turn, and that kind of started pinching the plastic a little bit, but it's not having any edges exposed.